Welcome back to the show, everybody. As you can see, we're walking on one of our woods trails. This is basically a tractor road. We have them that go all around Senior's property here. Helps us to get machinery to all corners of the place to clean up storm damage, get out firewood, lumber logs, things of the like. And the one that we're on right now, well, you can see Senior's got the tractor in this far. And right ahead of us, it Ys. It goes that way and it goes that way. And what it does is makes a loop down around this point and comes back in. And up until now, this is about as far in as we've ever had it widened for actual tractors. That's more of like a wheeler path right there. But what we're going to do today is, you can hear Senior, he's got the chainsaw running, is widen this path so that we can actually make it like a tractor trail, tractor road all the way around here. Because there's some other work that we are going to be needing to do with the tractor down in here a ways. I'll show it to you. There goes Senior. He's low stumping all of those small trees because that makes it possible to get the tractor over the top of them. And it's been a really good year to do this because we don't have much for snow on the ground this year at all. So we're taking full advantage of it while we can. And when you get down here to the far end of the loop, you start seeing things like this old bucket and a wheel. And then you go a little bit further, just on the other side of these trees, we've got some more mystery iron on the ground in here. We've got another bucket. Bottom long gone. I think it was an old oil pail. Not sure, but this looks like a piece of a tractor, huh? Axle housing. Clearly the front pedestal of a John Deere. Looks like some old shift forks in there, possibly. Broken up case. I think, let's see if we can move this. We might have to cut our way into this. I think this was a John Deere H. Pretty sure. I don't know if we're going to find a tag on it anymore or not. But lots of old mystery iron down in here. And in just a little bit further from that, you start seeing old barrels. We've got some old galvanized tin. I'm not sure what that was from. Various different car parts in here. 1969 is the last time that was tagged. Here's an old dirt scoop. Another old oil barrel. Super heavy duty Jack's industrial lubricants. Too bad the bottom's gone out of that one too. Yeah, all kinds of stuff down in here. Old fuel tank from a car that needs to be cleaned out and scrapped. So that's part of why we are working to gain tractor access down in this far. It's going to make that process a lot easier. As we work our way back to Senior and the tractor, it becomes evident that we're in a recessed flat bowl contour down here. You can see how much higher the tractor is than us. It comes up kind of on a bit of a ridge. That ridge follows over. That's where Senior's cutting right now. That's because this whole area, way back in the day when they built the road that goes out front, this was a borrow pit for material. And I don't even know exactly when they did that. You can hear a car out on the road right now. We're not that far off the road surface, really. But yeah, they pulled material. This used to be like a knob in here, and they pulled material for fill for the road. There he goes. So yeah, it was a good point to pull material to fill in the swamps, create the roadbed that's out front. And I have no idea what kind of equipment they used back in the day. At one point, before this all grew up with trees and woods again, this was just scraped right down until they ran out of usable fill. So interesting little bit of history in here. And the reason why all that old iron is back there, before Senior owned this property, early 70s when my grandfather still owned it, my uncle and a neighbor had been doing some scrapping, and this was their scrapping spot. It was kind of flat, wide open at the time, out of the way, and that's the leftover items down in there that they decided weren't worth trying to load up or fool with. So it's high time we get all that cleaned up. So this one was our rotten danger tree. We had to get this down first. You can see this birch was full of ants on the bottom. No good. But yeah, this one, this old dead popple was hanging up in there, and we didn't want to be falling other trees in the vicinity of all of this. You can see the top just shattered and broke as soon as it came down. So that should have been our danger tree for the day, I believe.
This goofy one here, we got.
Yeah, this birch with the crook we got to take.
Perfect.
Yep, right down the trail. Digging stumps at the end of January in Minnesota. Crazy.
Next enough, all hollow.
Yeah. And this marks progress. Tractor heading down the new road. A lot of times when I'm walking this old overgrown pit, I think about the men that would have cleared the timber from this spot in order to get down to the material needed for the roadbed. And then what did it look like as they were shifting all of that dirt? What kind of equipment did they have? Did they break down, or did anybody get stuck? You know, just things like that. It would have been everyday commonplace occurrence to those people in that time, but now it's something of wonder. little bit of intrigue, you know. Physically, I'm here in the present, but times like this, my imagination is somewhere very, very far away. Okay, everybody, down there is where we started this morning. We've worked all the way around. Here comes Senior up the other side. He's just got to push that old top pile out of the way, and I think we'll have it. Complete loop. We've made it out the other side. We have a little bit of tidying up left to do in here. Lots of vlogs like that along the way to pick up yet, but we've opened up the scrap pile back here. Had to dig that old stump out. Amazing how easy everything came out of the ground today. As you can see right here, nice clear alley all the way around, and we've opened up the scrap pile. We can come in here and start cleaning come spring. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the day. I did. It's always fun to spend a day in the woods, and I hope to see you all back again. What's he pushing into now up there?